Well, we're back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love that you guys are dressed in period costume from A Christmas Carol. Is this? We were trying to figure out earlier. Is this Victorian, Edwardian? What?
I think we're going with Victorian.
Victorian.
Yeah.
I love it.
So.
I love it. So, and we are joined here. This is Christy Burbank and Jackson Murrieta, and you guys are in the new A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Yep.
And it opened last week, and already you're selling out the whole Albuquerque Little Theater, right? Mm-hmm. That's got to be fun.
That's great.
Does that change it when you look out and see like a fully sold out packed house? I know we have a studio audience here. It just amps up all the energy in the whole room, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a huge difference, I think.
Yeah, like when you go out on stage and just see all those people there, you're like, oh, they came here to see me.
Right.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've been in several shows. You were telling me a minute ago you were in The Hobbit and other things. How is this show different?
Well, it's not the traditional A Christmas Carol. It's kind of a twist on it. It's like we're a traveling group of actors putting it on, so you kind of see that behind the scenes aspect of it, and it's really neat.
Oh, cool. So it's not like I'm assuming, though, we still get the Ghost of Christmas Past and all of that.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of a twist.
Yes.
That's cool. Well, the Little Theater's fun about doing things like that and just mixing it up so you don't get bored, right? Yeah. And then you are Mrs. Cratchit.
Yes.
And how is that? That's got to be fun to play. Do you have to do the accent?
There's no accent, though.
Oh.
It's just an American accent, yeah.
That makes it easy.
It does. It simplifies things. So I play Mrs. Cratchit and then Ghost of Christmas Past, and then I'm the leading lady of the acting troupe.
Okay.
So we all play multiple characters.
When you play the Ghost of Christmas Past, you have to do like the, oh, I'm a ghost.
Kind of, actually.
Really?
I got the note from my director to kind of to haunt Scrooge. I guess I was too perky and too
Yeah, you can't be
modern
like,
with it.
hey, let's go back
right,
in time.
exactly.
Woohoo!
So I got the note to be more of haunting, ephemeral, and ghostly.
That's awesome. I love these photos too. This shows. It looks like it's just so much fun.
It
Is
is.
that Scrooge there?
Yes.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's Scrooge.
That's. It looks like a great Scrooge. That's cool. So did you want to be Tiny Tim? Did you say this is the part for me before I grow out of being able to play Tiny Tim?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of one of those iconic roles that every actor wants to play. Like,
And you can only do it at a certain age.
Yeah, you have to do it before you get all grown up. So
Right.
crossing it off my bucket list right here.
That's awesome. Well, how old are you, Jackson?
I'm 13.
13. So like at 15, you'd probably be too old for it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And was this one that you went back? Did you study the movie? Did you study other actors? How do you figure out how to play Tiny Tim?
I like to put my own twist on it, so I don't look back at any of the media or stuff like that that's been put on, because I don't want to imitate someone else. I want to figure out the role for myself and make it my own.
That sounds great. Well, that's kind of the actor's way of doing this, right? Is this one too that for you that you wanted to be Mrs. Cratchit? Was this one that was like on your bucket list also?
It's funny because I've been in Christmas Carol 3 times in my life,
Ah.
and every single time I auditioned for the role of Belle. She's
Which
like the
one is
young girl.
Belle?
She's Scrooge's. It's the love of Scrooge's life.
Oh, of course.
She has like one little
She's the
scene,
one
but it's
in-
heartbreaking because they kind of break up during it. And, but then I always get cast as Christmas Past. Every time I audition for Carol, I get Christmas Past. So it's kind of fun to get Cratchit thrown into the mix too, so I get to check off Cratchit as well.
Right.
Of the characters I played.
It's got to be a lot more fun too than Christmas Past.
Oh yeah. I love Mrs.
Because
Cratchit.
Christmas Past is like, it's the super downer.
She is. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
she is like the Captain Bringdown
Yeah.
of the show. So you got to, do you want to, and how do you kind of convey that on stage? I mean, it's easy, like you watch the film.
Right.
And you let the kind of the montages take over in the film and things.
Yeah.
But on stage, you can't rely on that, can you?
No. Yeah. It's,
You have to bring it out. You have to be a lot stronger, and you have to.
I've noticed I have to be very presentational. Instead of just having the action kind of happen around me, I have to kind of make it happen. For instance, whenever characters come on stage during Scrooge's flashbacks of his past that past springs on for him, I like kind of wave them on. Like I kind of have to like use my magical hands and like create the scene happening in front of me.
Right. Is there like a super awesome like ghosty thing that happens when you're up there too? Like, do they bring out fog machines?
Oh yeah, there's fog and lights and crazy sound effects and a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's
There's
great.
a lot of that in the show.
That's cool. And when you tell your friends you're Tiny Tim, Do they give you any grief about being Tiny Tim and being that kid in that show? Because Tiny Tim himself is not a he's not the jock. He's not the he's the struggling little guy in the film, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of who I am. So my friends don't really like patronize me about it, but they're
like, of course that's
me.
you. Yeah, we get that you want to play this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, we're gonna be back in a couple of seconds on the morning brew. We gotta get, but before we go, will you say it? We just yeah. Okay.
God bless us, everyone.
I love it. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on the morning brew with friends. We got our buddies from the Camograph here, and they're gonna talk about skateboards. It's gonna be great fun.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm, and the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still good.